Give me a cigarette, Happy. Just to steady me nerves, will you?
18 months after the collapse of FT Films, George was back before the cameras.
I'm a dragon. We're trying to learn the vaudeville act. Can you play that thing?
I can vamp.
Well, vamp. Not me, the guitar.
George signed a contract with Thring's great rival, Cinesound, and Let George Do It went into production in Sydney under the direction of Ken G. Hall. Hall had always loved George Wallace on stage. He described him as the people's comic, the put-upon little man, honest as the sun, who, no matter what the circumstances, could never put a foot right. The heart and soul of the Chaplin figure.
At that time in 1938, Germany was again casting a threatening shadow over Europe, and Hall had decided to fall back on the maxim that had served Cinesound so well during the Depression. When things are tough, make comedy.
Come on, now, send me a ride. Somebody pushed me.
Nobody pushed.
Somebody deliberately sneaked up and pushed me.
You slipped. How do you know you were pushed?
How do I know I was pushed? Wasn't I there when the push happened?
Oh, go and do your dance.
He used to say he used to watch a drunk for half an hour. He said, I used to learn that many different little steps, how they fell and things. I learned it all for drunks, he said.
That's the stuff, Now, I saw you that time. Now, I deliberately saw you that time.
Listen, you're mad. He never touched you.
Listen, whose side are you on? I believe it was you pushed me.
Oh, you're over here and go on with the dance.
Oh, seems wrong somehow that you're nobody's sweetheart now.
Ken Hall used to be wrapped in George. He used to watch every little scene with him, and how he'd really break up laughing halfway through the scenes.
Hall, recently returned from Hollywood and keen to make use of the latest techniques, surrounded George with better production values than he was ever accustomed to in the FT days. But in the final toss, it was still George's routines that made the picture.
Clara, Mike doesn't like anyone hanging around the stage.
Who's hanging round?
You are, and you know you are.
What about the way you hang round that mully?
Now listen, you've said enough. Now you mind your own business, see?
Well,
Don't whinge and howl.
didn't you say last Christmas you'd like to kiss me under the mistletoe?
I wouldn't kiss you under an anaesthetic. Fisticuffs, the flying fist.
Oh, what's that funny thing?
Now,
What's it for? I know.
With Let George Do It, Hall created the perfect vehicle for George's talents. It features gangsters, vaudeville routines and boat chases, and is generally regarded as George's best all-round film.